Oh, that noise is my little polishing wheel. I've had that for years. Look at it. I refuse to give it up because it's such a great little thing. I mean, it looks pretty knackered, but it works. Do you remember these? So these, what was it called? PPI. This was supposed to stop an airborne virus. I work in a workshop where there's a lot of dust in the air, and I would never wear that to prevent dust getting into my nose or my mouth to breathe it in. I wouldn't wear it. It's I don't know really what good that has, whether stopping an airborne virus is very unlikely. Yeah, so I've wrote this, so this is what I thought about this week. I was talking about like paraded. It's almost like you're being paraded into this kind of like bottleneck of absolute submission because you become so fed up with constantly being under pressure to achieve your mortgage at the end of the month, or your rent, your food bill at the end of the week, or day by day, or nursery charges, electric charges, council tax charges, water charges, tax on your car, tax on the road, tax on the fuel, tax on fucking every single thing that you've got or you need just to live. And I think that what is happening is the parading people, like I say, into this point of absolute tiredness and absolute hopelessness, where they begin to introduce to you some type of payment where this whole "you will own nothing and be happy" means, translated, because I think that's Latin for "you'll be my slave and do as you're told." Yeah, so I just say what I see when I walk around, and that saying what I see is translated into poetry. That's how I do it. And if I sound a bit funny, it's because after all my cancer treatment a long time ago, I get these tongue spasms, and I'm getting it today, and the side of my tongue goes a bit numb, so it kind of makes my speech a little bit odd, like almost like I've got a lisp in the back of my mouth. But anyway, you live with it. So this is called Sweet Choice. Why are you asking me again if you can have those sweets? I've told you. A mother with situations about which washing powder she can afford. No remorse for light purse strings. The Tory pleasure curse, a white powder Friday at number 10. Let's step up on the spangled platform, stars in your eyes. Morodic lies cater for sofa time, divert and conquer that old carrot. Dangle your sausage for 3-penny norms, it's all for a good cause. Magical gore glove puppet extraordinaire, look how he shines. There will be wars and stories of wars, it's gone beyond prophecy. Psalm 12 verse 14 will not stop the deep pain that is working for peanuts with the same amount of hope as a rabbit on the M62. You're going to keep going because it's for your safety. Solutions to a problem. Is there a problem? Welcome to the grinder. The final words, we've tried but we just can't be any kinder. A reminder, you might wake up. What's the use? Your slow retreat into the life of a mental recluse. Free thinking, he must be drinking. You're one of the conspiracy freaks hooked on David Icke and WikiLeaks. No, 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 mate, I've seen it. It was on the BBC News. That's all the proof I need. Nah, mate, I don't need that. What? YouTube shite? You're dreaming, son. I rolled up my sleeve. I clapped to the NHS. Oh well, seeing as you say that, no more nurses will have to join queues for food banks. No bother, pal. Buy more planes, buy more tanks. Pace up the ranks. The smart piggy builds his house from bricks. New rooms. You mean new rooms? Kids move into the loft, brand new, that's it. Bread and batter. Well, bread anyway. Scratch card pay clocks, 50p's in the slotties. He got 2 days in Skeggy. Look at him, parading around like a cockerel. I feel like a wafer, mum. Have the kids eaten? Yeah. A mother makes hard choices in the tin food section. Hunger day, a low pay, minimum wage selection. Get through till Friday, keep up till dinner time. Smile, though your heart is aching. Let's remember the wartime, float back to the 60s. Oh, wasn't it so much better then? The good old days. There wasn't litter like this then. No, of course not. Just beating women and Jim'll frisk it for the kids. Positions, potions, the grandmasters of illusion. You voted for them. You gave them that carcass to growl over. But, Mum, can I have a lolly? Can I have a chew? So, yeah. I write that, and then afterwards, when I think about what I've written, I don't know. There's hope. There really is hope. And you know that there's hope when you see really simple things and people taking care of each other. I tell you, somebody that I've been looking at lately, there's this chap down in London, and I think that he's from Lebanon. He's come to live in this country, and he's set up these restaurants called, this restaurant, I don't know if he's got restaurants. He set up a restaurant called Shawarma Hut, and check him out, he's on YouTube, and he does food, really exquisite food, chicken dishes, proper shawarma cooked on grills, with sides, with a drink, and he's keeping everything under £10. In fact, he does a shawarma some days for 5p, and also he I think he makes it every day where homeless people eat for free. And you know, the common sense behind that says we start to take care of each other, we rise above their narrative. And that's the idea, rise above their narrative. Look inside yourself truly and think, would I feed somebody if they came to my house, knocked on the door and said, I know you don't know me, me and my kids are starving, can you spare us a little bit of food? Would you do that? Because that is the way that you escape this current quagmire of force-fed hopelessness, and that's all as it is. It's an illusion to make you believe that there's nothing that you can do, and all you need to do is something that's really small, just something tiny, just a little thing where you help somebody out, you open the door for somebody that's struggling. You see that there's a seat on the bus that you give up for somebody that can't stand up as well as you can. Some of these things sound like they're from the past, but we need it now. You just share through the grapevine, you hear that such and such is struggling a little bit, and somehow, without embarrassing that person or doing it from a point of ego, you just help. There's definitely hope. There's definitely a way that we as people, and we can all do something. And you don't have to be a millionaire, you don't have to be Einstein, you don't have to be anything great to be able to do something that's just really small to bring the vibe, bring the joy back into each other. Just that feeling of like, yeah, we care for each other, we help each other. People in this world are brilliant, they are. Don't let them tell you that they're not, because we are. We are amazing people. And do not let them tell you any different, because I don't care who you are, I know that inside you there is that belief in hope. Cheers.